Jessie Lee Ward. I never knew Jessie Lee Ward, but I find that it's important for me to leave a little video for, I suppose, documentation purposes, a little selfishly for myself, but also because for when I become a big, huge global influencer, that this is out there. Many would not know the impact and the transformation that Jessie Lee Ward inspired on me. So I'll keep this at under 3 minutes. How about that? Never met Jessie Lee Ward, never worked with Jessie Lee Ward. Every day in the past week, I've been bothered by her passing, which was last Saturday when I found out online. Again, I don't particularly know anyone who knows Jessie Lee personally. I don't really talk about Jessie Lee Ward to anyone. I may refer to her once in a while, but I watch her every day from a training perspective. And she transformed the way I run my business in 2020. And I believe that's what I'm going to share with you, and perhaps share with whoever sees this in the future, how she has helped me specifically, and also perhaps some things that you may not know about her. In 2020, I spoke at a online TikTok health and wellness summit for an event Ray Higdon was running, and that's the first time I saw Jessie Lee Ward. She was also a speaker. I will go over 3 minutes. She was also a speaker, and my first thought was, who is that? She is crazy. She got my attention. She spoke right after me. I'm a tough act to follow, and she fared pretty well. I'm just kidding. She was spectacular, but I didn't know who she was. And that was in 2020. I looked her up online and I go, whoa, she's huge. She was a really big deal. And that's when I dove into her training. I got hooked. The thing that attracted me was how crazy she was. So we're going to start with authenticity. There will never be, well, I can't say never, but I can't see there being anyone that authentic and that's successful. Straight up. When people get a little too authentic and too raw, I don't know, it seems like it's not very well accepted in the corporate landscape. She broke those rules. She was like ultra successful and ultra authentic. I guess we're going a little long. It's all good. It's rolling off the tongue. And I need to share with you the things you may not know about her that I know from an outsider, from someone who's never met her. So I dove in, and the more I dove in, the more I got sucked into her training. Me, it was specifically on YouTube. So for 90 days, 3 months, every single day, I dove into her videos, specifically the ones, if you guys want to find them, they're epic. Her behind the scenes ones, where there are camera people following her around. So what that showed was, first of all, that you can be authentic and be super successful. But what really got me, being a genius myself, is that she's a genius, intellectually speaking. She is, I could not believe at how she could show up in such a silly, authentic, raw, like she didn't hide anything. I'm talking, she would talk relationships, love troubles, all kinds of like personal stuff. Yet she was so intelligent. I mean, almost savant level intelligent. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. Many unintelligent people probably wouldn't notice, but the intelligent ones will notice. She is a genius. That got me the fact that she can actually be that intellectual and be that silly. Have those two kind of traits, if you will. Okay, and then the work ethic is unreal. So you add the work ethic into that. Jessie Lee Ward was a freaking mad person when it came to work ethic. And there was a third one. So I said, well, it's three: authenticity, work ethic, and brains. Look, there's a B. Is that you, Jessie Lee? This is like heartfelt. So there you go. From someone who's never met her, from someone who has used her, would it be her teachings? It's more on observing her and how she did things than the things she was teaching, if that makes any sense. So I had to do this because I can't remember the last time I was actually bothered by someone I've never met passing. Every day. She was only 35 years old. For those of you who don't know, I don't know the details, but I believe cancer took her. It is cancer that took her, I believe. I didn't look into those details. I just remember how I felt last Saturday when I saw that on my wall. 35 years old. All the money, all the success in the world. So many people loved her. If I feel like this, if she helped me in this way, and she had no clue who I was, and I'm super successful, and a lot of my success comes from her. A lot of my stuff out there today are her scripts. And I don't mean scripts that she gave out. I'm talking about me copying what she said, literally. So, okay, that's enough. That's long enough for someone who's never met her. It's heartbreaking. So if I feel that way, I can just imagine how people who knew her felt, how much of an impact she has had on people who know her and people who love her. Oh, my heart goes out to you guys. Okay? I think that's all. So much for my 1 minute to 3 minutes to 5 minutes. By the way, I didn't say my name, I don't believe. I'm Joseph Marc Lalonde. It doesn't really matter. This is about Jessie Lee. And she will live on forever. Her hashtag is Boss Lee. For all the entrepreneurs out there, check it out. Check her out. Check out her content. Me and my wording. Jessie Lee wouldn't care. She always let it spill off her tongue and it didn't matter. Love you all. Rest in peace, Jessie Lee Ward.